The wake is the movement of the water caused by the energy transfer from the boat to the water. It's the trail left behind the vessel as it passes through, caused by the turning of the screw's propeller. The turned water takes a while to settle again to the wake can be seen for miles after the vessel has passed. A wake-homing torpedo is fired to pass aft of its target. It uses a very high-frequency, upwards-looking sonar to detect a ship's wake. The very fine bubbles left in the wake produce a distinctive, enduring signature. It's then programmed to turn to follow the ship, making a S-curve up the wake until it runs under the ship and detonates. Advantages: it's difficult to counter. Very few things look like a ship's wake. And it brings the torpedo in from astern, so its warhead tends to hit the screws and steering gear to immobilize the target. Disadvantages: it can be confused by more than one wake, especially if, for instance, it's targeted on a carrier or similar high-value asset and an escort cuts across to draw it off. And the attack path means the torpedo needs more speed and range to catch an evading target than if it were directly homing on it. In theory, one way to detect and destroy a submarine is to aim a torpedo at the wake. A submarine wake is an area of inhomogeneity in the physical fields of the marine environment that remains after a submarine has passed in an underwater position. The length and time of existence are determined by the depth, speed of the submarine, and sea state. The longer length of a submarine's wake, which can be several miles, is an easy target for anti-submarine torpedoes. The torpedo is launched into the predicted location of the submarine. The torpedo searches with increasing depth to pass behind its target until it intersects the submarine's wake. The homing torpedo uses very high-frequency sonar looking up to find this trail of airborne microbubbles, which is hard to hide or fake, and then turns to run up the trail until it detects a ship above it, after which it detonates. An optical, acoustic, or magnetic fuse, or even a combination of these can be used. Unfortunately, or fortunately, a pronounced wake is generally only from a surface ship. All those bubbles bursting from the spinning propeller interacting with the surface of the water produce a distinctive noise that is detectable, and wake-homing weapons are fired from extremely long ranges in the hope of finding the wake of a carrier to home in on. Submarines at high speed do cavitate, but the nature of a wake-homing torpedo is that it tracks the wake near the surface where it normally is for a surface target. A torpedo trying to find a submarine doesn't know the depth of the target, so it either was to go up and down in the water column to search or steer the sonar around looking for the target. It's way easier to find a cylinder of steel than a small wake swirling around in the water with the small sonar a torpedo carries. In short, they are anti-surface ship weapons, not anti-submarine weapons.